Different, distinctive, idiosyncratic even, Saabs are anything but mainstream. Like this latest 900 Turbo with its clutchless gear change and slippery shape. This sharp-suited projectile may look like a prince, but to trace its origins first we need to start with a frog. And here it is, the 92B, and one of the very earliest offerings of the company that goes by the unlikely name of Svenska Aeroplan Acti Bolaget, or Saab to you. Weird by name, it was certainly weird by nature. It had a 28 brake, two-stroke engine, freewheel gearbox, clutchless gear change and front-wheel drive, which for 1949, when the world was just getting over the excitement of Brill Cream, was seriously hip. Best known for making aircraft, at the end of the Second World War, Saab turned their aeronautical ingenuity towards cars. That wind tunnel-tested teardrop shape might look gawky now, but compared to its contemporary rivals, which had all the aerodynamics of church pews, the 92 was dead swish. Within months of its launch, it had won Sweden's biggest rally, the Ripspokalen, and by '54 had found 10,000 grateful owners. Not bad for a first car. Saab realized that their new product was indeed special. It had a quality rare in mass-produced motors. It was a hoot to drive. But just amusing the punters wasn't enough. Saab had a plan. They'd take their prodigy rallying, and in some style. The 92 proved unburstable, winning laurels all over Scandinavia. But it wasn't until the 60s, with the updated three-cylinder, two-stroke 96 model, that Saab Motorsport really started to fly. Outgunned in horsepower, its superb handling meant it could still take on the best rally cars from around the world and win. Erik on the Roof Karlsson spearheaded the Swedish challenge. He got his nickname from a popular Swedish children's book of the day, and because his gung-ho driving style often meant he ended up with his wheels in the air.
First of all, it was strong, you know, we seldom have problem, you know, it was going, and the rougher road it was, the better it was. And fantastic road holding, you know, and the noise, I think the noise make it go faster. For everybody could hear when you lift it up, you know, so you kept your foot on, if not they said you are a bloody chicken, you lifted up there and there. So that was one of the reasons I think we went quick. And special downhill, you know, in when you come down in Europe, down the Alps and things like that. If you were stupid enough, you know, it could go unbelievably quick. You lost time going up from Porsches and Mercedes and big cars, but you normally pick them up going downhill. You have to be wild when you have 750cc or 850cc, you know. You have to be on the limit more or less all the time. And if you want to win, you have to do that.
In a career which spanned from 1955 to 1967, he was seldom off the winner's podium. He won the prestigious RAC 3 times and the Monte Carlo twice, charging on to victory here in 1962. And 34 years on, he can still sweep a Saab through a gravel stage.
There were not many who made any money as a rally driver in the 60s. But we have a hell of a lot more fun, I believe, than they have today. Very good friendship. We try always to stay in the same hotel and have good parties before and after the rally.
Summer's almost here and the evening's getting warm. Screw my head on a different way. Hug my pillow and try not to count the days.
But the two-stroke was showing its age, and by the late 60s, Saab had replaced it with a Ford V4. Same shape, just different engine. For a while, it continued the David and Goliath struggle, with drivers like Per Eklund filling the trophy cabinet. But by the mid-70s, it was losing the battle against faster Fords, Fiats and Lancias. Soon, Saab would pull out of rallying forever. And even with a pearlescent paint job and flash alloys, they couldn't shift the last road-going V4s from the showrooms. An era was coming to an end as Saab abandoned the small car and went BMW bashing. So next time you see your doctor, dentist, solicitor or accountant in his pinstripe suit at the wheel of his shiny turbocharged Saab, just remember that it was this weird little car that started it all. One frog that really did turn into a prince.